What's up? So I'm getting ready to go to work. Figure I'd get a little bit in before I go. So the food you saw was basically lunch and dinner. This steak that I made, I'm gonna take with me to work. Normally I wouldn't cook it that long, but it's not the highest quality steak. It's just like basically stew meat, and it's just really chewy if you don't cook it for very long. So I still haven't gotten my scale, so I don't have a starting weight yet. We're gonna be like 2 weeks in before I get a freaking weight, but soon. But so far we're on track. I know I didn't talk much about calories or macros in the last video. I'm gonna start putting them in the description of every video is what I normally do, but just to give you an idea of where we're at. Let me pull it up, never prepared. My daily goal is 2,400 calories, 180 grams of protein, 270 grams of carbs, and 67 grams of fat. So that's pretty in line with where I like to set things up. I like to have carbs really as high as possible. I like fat really anywhere between 60 and 80. It's where I feel the best, where I have the most energy. Every once in a while, the carb and fat numbers will be completely skewed. I'll have lower carbs, never really low carbs, but some days will be way higher fat, over 100, carbs lower. But the goal is to keep the carbs close to 300 grams a day. And then sort of the standard around 0.75 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Like I said, I think I'm around mid 190s, and I usually leave my protein at about 180 to 200 grams. I never really adjust my protein very much as I lose weight, maybe a little bit, but if I have to take calories down, which I hardly ever have to do much, if any, I would take a little bit away from carbs, a little bit away from fat. Obviously no limits on sugar, anything like that. We're just worried about the straight macros as usual. And I've had a fair amount of sugar today. I need to bring my camera, I keep forgetting, so I'm gonna start bringing it with me to work so I can shoot a little bit on my way home. One of my problems is I come home from work after a normal 15-ish hour day on average, extremely tired. So I usually stop at a gas station that's about halfway home and get a snack. And it's never like very macro friendly. It's usually either like a pastry or a couple cookies or a hot dog or two or a piece of pizza, and it keeps me awake. The only reason I do it is to stay awake. I've brought beef jerky a couple times, which seems to work okay, but I usually forget to bring it. But it's something that I try not to do, and now that the freaking Hellcat's broken, let me show you what I'm driving right now. Thought the Hellcat was awesome. Just wait. That's right, I replaced the Hellcat with a Ford Focus SE. And let me tell you, it is very depressing. It's a rental. The Hellcat's still in the shop. I was supposed to hear something today and I missed a call while I was sleeping, and I think it may have been the dealership, but I don't have my voicemail set up. My iPhone's not that new, but it's new enough where I haven't set the voicemail up yet. Anyway, point is, Hellcat's probably gonna be in the shop for at least another week. So driving that until then. Whole point of this is the Hellcat actually keeps me awake a lot better than a normal car, just because it's so much fun to drive, it's so loud. So I don't always have to stop and get a snack. But stopping to get those snacks in the morning is pretty annoying because it starts off my day at a negative, 400, 500, 600 calories, depending on what I get. But the last 2 days, I have not eaten all of my calories. Yesterday, by accident, I brought a whole big container of cottage cheese with me that was sell by the 10th. So I was a few days over, but I figured it'd probably be fine. It wasn't fine. It was completely unedible. So I was about 600 calories under because I was at work. I couldn't get anything else. So that basically covered today's snack. And I do that sometimes. I usually don't like to carry things over. I like to kind of reset each day, really to prevent adding calories to a day when I'm extra hungry, because that just can lead to a snowball, and the next thing you know, you've got 1,000 calories on a day and you crash and it sucks. So I try not to do that, but if it happens on accident and I can take away some calories from a day where I have to do something like that, it seems to work fine. The whole point of that is I got 2 cookies, and then I had 2 of those cookies that I showed you a minute ago. So I've had 4 cookies today, so a fair amount of my 2,400 calories has been chocolate chip cookies, but it was worth it. And then the hash browns and 5 eggs was my lunch. Also, you saw the new computer. I had to get that because Courtney just broke her MacBook Pro about a month ago because she spilled water on it. So I got the MacBook Air, and that's not ideal for video editing. It would have been better to get a 15-inch MacBook Pro, but that's a lot cheaper. It's also a lot easier to transport, and for the kind of editing I'm doing, hopefully it'll be fine. I've got Final Cut downloading right now. I don't know if it's gonna get done in time. If so, I'm gonna bring it with me today and hopefully edit this and get it up tomorrow. But that's all I got for now. So thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and then hit the little bell so you get notifications every time I upload a video. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you have anything to say, comment below. See you next time.